Biggest thing I've learned and what COVID really showed us is that we were asleep at the wheel. We thought that the shiny titles were the only things we needed to focus on, president, governor, like focus on those things. And so we let a lot of criminals slip through the cracks. And by criminals, I mean, you've got people sitting on a board who are pushing just complete evil garbage at our kids, and you can stand up there and yell at them, and they don't take any recourse. There's no, I'm sorry, we made a mistake, we're not going to do this again, because they know that they are safe, because we've been asleep at the wheel for so long. They know that the fire hasn't hit them. And I think that COVID mania and us realizing what's really going on in our schools showed us that we have to wake up. We need to start paying attention to who's running for boards, who's sitting on our boards, and not just pay attention to the bigger, sexier titles.
Once you start digging into what your school board does, what their bylaws are, and what the state law says about school board, you realize really quickly that your school board is actually the most powerful governance in your state. It has the most control of any governing body in your state. Do you understand me? It is totally locally controlled. So when your school board members tell you, oh, we have state law to contend with, or we don't have a choice, this is in the curriculum. No, that's BS. We've all been trained to think that we're working for the school district, and it's the opposite. School district works for school board. School board can't fire teachers, but do you know that they can hire and fire all of the administrators in your district? They can do that. That's your school board that can do that. So our school boards, the reason why the unions fight so hard for them, and why the mainstream media and the progressive left is so angry at us for finally waking up and taking charge of this situation, the reason why is because they know that pretty much the most effective power they have in your local municipality is your school board. They know it, and you haven't known it, and they're ticked that now you're finding it out.
I got 30 seconds for you, Kira. Encourage other men and women, moms and dads, to run for school board, because it's too hard, it's too daunting, it's too difficult. I don't have the money, I don't have the support staff. There's no way I'll beat the union. I can't do it, Kira.
You know what's going to be hard when your school board gets flipped all the way to the left? And you don't have any choices for where your child goes. You're trapped in a public school now with drag queen shows and CRT and all kinds of suspect curriculum, and a teachers union that doesn't care about you. That's what's going to be hard. It's time to do uncomfortable things, everybody, because these are tough times. We'll have peace again someday, but now is not the time for peace. Now is the time for good people to get uncomfortable.